Why is cultural body language so hard to understand? Imagine trying to follow a secret code where every gesture, glance, or stance might mean something completely different depending on where you are. That's what makes interpreting body language across cultures so tricky. Every culture has its own set of unspoken rules about what certain movements or expressions mean. For example, a smile in one country might mean friendliness, but in another, it could be a sign of discomfort or even disrespect. Body language is a form of nonverbal communication that shows how someone feels or what they intend to say without words. Since more than half of what we communicate is nonverbal, understanding these cues is really important. But here's the catch. Cultures differ a lot in how they use and interpret body language. A handshake that feels firm and confident in the United States might seem aggressive in Japan, where bowing is more common. Eye contact can also be confusing. In some cultures, looking someone in the eyes shows confidence, but in others, it might be seen as rude or confrontational. These differences come from the values and social norms that shape each culture. Some cultures value individualism and directness, while others focus on group harmony and indirect communication. High-context cultures relying heavily on body language and shared understanding, so much so that a lot of meaning is packed into subtle gestures. Low-context cultures prefer clear, explicit words, making body language less critical. Plus, certain gestures or expressions are taboo or offensive in some places. For example, a hand gesture that's harmless in one country might be a serious insult elsewhere. Personal space also varies. Some cultures are comfortable with close physical contact, while others prefer more distance. These differences can cause misunderstandings, even if both people are trying to be polite. Understanding these cues takes awareness and patience. It's not just about knowing what a gesture means, but also about respecting the cultural context. For instance, when greeting someone, knowing whether to shake hands, bow, or kiss on the cheek can make a big difference. Paying attention to how people use eye contact or personal space helps avoid unintentional offenses. Globalization adds another layer of complexity. As cultures blend and influence each other, meanings can shift or become less clear. Regional differences within the same country can also change how body language is interpreted. That's why interpreting body language across cultures isn't straightforward. It's all about being sensitive to the social norms that shape each interaction. The more you learn about these norms, the better you'll be at reading and respecting body language in any cultural setting.